Good morning, platform guests, parents, and friends. Welcome to the commencement proceedings of the Eisenhower Senior High School class of 2014. My name is Benjamin Ibarra, principal of Eisenhower High School. We ask all who are present to remember that this is a very formal and serious occasion, and your total cooperation is necessary in order to make it a very special day for our seniors. Please remain standing for the presentation of the colors, the pledge to our flags, and the singing of the national anthem. Gentlemen, please remove your hats.
I pledge allegiance I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. Please remain standing for the national anthem by the senior class ensemble.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does the star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may be seated.
Good morning. I am Laura Hunter, principal at Eisenhower Ninth Grade School. There are a number of individuals who have worked very hard to make this day a special one for you and your graduate. As I introduce the platform guests, please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. To my right, Dr. Wanda Bamberg, Superintendent of Schools, Steve Mead, School Board President, Dr. Alton Smith, Secretary, Rose M. Avalos, Assistant Secretary, Rick Ogden, Member, Patricia Ann Bourgeois, Member, Merlin Griggs, Member, Dr. Archie Blanson, Deputy Superintendent, Priscilla Ridgway, Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum and Instruction, Gloria Cavazos, Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources, M.K. DeWalt, Assistant Superintendent and General Counsel, Dr. Todd Davis, Eisenhower Area Superintendent, Ken Knipple, Assistant Superintendent of Administration, Ann Hazan, Assistant Superintendent of Finance, Jason Spencer, Assistant Superintendent of Government and Community Relations. To my left, Eisenhower High School Principal Benjamin Ibarra, Valedictorian Claudia Espinoza, Salutatorian Alexander Hernandez, Senior Class President Daisha Hurd, Eisenhower Assistant Principal for Curriculum and Instruction Patricia Ross, Eisenhower High School Assistant Principals Anthony Watkins, William Kimball, Harriet Hashem, Donnie King, and Glenn Glasgow, Roosevelt Daniels, representative of Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee, Carrie Bamberg, campus coordinator, Bobby Mansour, IB coordinator. I would also like to recognize some school personnel who may not be on stage but are in the arena. Ninth grade school assistant principal for curriculum and instruction, Latanya Amerson. Ninth grade school assistant principal, William Walters. Lead counselor, Dolores Golden. Eisenhower High School counselors, Nedra Brown, Chew Branch, Lynn Cummings, Mary Ellen Restivo, Gerald Scott, and Deshauna Moss. Ninth grade school counselors, Julia Lynn and Teresa Ned. We would like to recognize and thank our senior class sponsors, Megan Weeks and Breanne McClellan, vertical principals and assistant principals, and all teachers and staff members who are present. Please give them all a round of applause. At this time, I would like to recognize the parents of all graduating seniors and thank each of you for the support you have given to your child and to our school. Now it is my pleasure to introduce Alexander Hernandez and Claudia Espinoza for the salutatorian and valedictorian's address.
To the school board president, board members, superintendent, executive staff members, Principal Ibarra, Eisenhower teachers, students, families, and friends, good morning. It is an honor to speak in front of you all as the class of 2014 salutatorian. Now that our high school life is coming to an end, I cannot help but wonder what the future has in store for all of us. Some of us may be excited to enter the next chapter of their lives. Others, like myself, might be nervous about facing the uncertainty of leaving high school. Now that we are graduating, we must begin working towards what we want to do with the rest of our lives, whether that may be to become a doctor, an engineer, or even a teacher. However, before we move on from high school, we need to reflect on the last 4 years. Since freshman year, so much has changed. The things you say, the music you listen to, and the people you talk to. Even our morning announcements have changed. Every morning we heard the same quote at Little Like, "You can't soar with the eagles in the morning if you're hooting with the owls at night, so let's have a great day here in Eagle Land, and as always, swoop swoop." Many of us were immature back then, only wanting to grow up and be independent. I can say with certainty that all of us have matured since freshman year, and the fact that we are here today proves that. During my freshman year, I never would have imagined that I would become friends with half of the people I talk to today. I cannot even begin to express my gratitude towards those who call me their friend. They have influenced me so much, and they have given me many memories that I will always hold dear to my heart. For being my friend, I thank you guys. I would also like to thank the teachers at Eisenhower for the amazing experience I had and for how much I learned. The teachers whom I had were truly awesome. They always worked towards making me a better student in their class, even if it was giving me a bad grade on an assignment. I appreciate all of them for the hard work that they put into our education to make sure that we could be here today. To all of the teachers at Eisenhower, thank you. I would also like to thank the parents. Our graduation today is in no small part thanks to all of you. Your dedication and commitment to us has helped us reach this goal in our lives. We appreciate all of the time and effort you put in to make sure we could achieve our goals. Thank you to all of the parents, and thank you, Mom and Dad. As I prepare to take my seat I want to leave you all with a final thought. The Irish poet William Butler Yeats said, "Do not wait to strike till the iron is hot, but make it hot by striking." If you truly want to accomplish something, you cannot wait until it falls into your lap for you to do it. If it is what you really want to do, you have to make it happen for yourself. I hope that all of us will be able to do just that in our future. Thank you.
Good morning, administrators, teachers, family members, guests, and classmates. It is an honor to be asked to speak this morning. First, I would like to congratulate my fellow classmates of 2014 for all of your accomplishments. During our time at Eisenhower Senior High School, we all have endured obstacles and tribulations throughout our endeavors, large and small alike. We experienced the suspense of waiting for our class ranks. We had to learn how to balance between household activities, athletics, extracurricular activities, and academics. We went through the stressful but rewarding process of applying for college, yet we have not lost track of our countdown to this very joyous day. Regardless of the obstacle size, we persevere and we come to a deeper understanding upon our reflections. These obstacles are what define our character, which is based upon the strength we exert to overcome them. One of my most challenging obstacles, one I had endured at only 3 years of age, occurred when I ventured to this great country, the United States of America. Not knowing much English vocabulary, I was forced to work diligently, even to ask the simplest questions. However, I recognized this challenge presented to me was purely more motivation to devote myself to more efforts and dedication in both my academic and personal endeavors. This obstacle was undoubtedly difficult to overcome. Not only did I have to deal with the language barrier, but also experiencing frequent moves and lacking a feeling for a true home in Disneyland was extremely demanding and strenuous. Yet, I was still able to maintain a 4.0 GPA throughout all of my academic life, and even now, I'm in the process of learning French. I want to take the time to thank my parents, because without them, I wouldn't be here. Gracias, mamá y papá, por siempre creer en mí, por darme las mejores oportunidades y por guiarme a saber que yo puedo lograr todo lo que me proponga. Pero sobre todo, muchas gracias por todo su amor. Los quiero mucho. We all began high school unsure what would come, yet we are now graduating. Obstacles have been and will continue to emerge in our lives. However, we have to remain strong and overcome them, regardless of the size, because no obstacle is too large enough to prevent us from learning from it. I hope that my story will inspire you to always hold your head high and persevere to achieve your aspirations, because if I was able to adapt to a new country and overcome the many obstacles that came along with it, then imagine your potential. Never settle for anything less than what you dream, because your potential is limitless and is capable of granting you with those dreams. Also, our generation has the power to make great changes in the world. We all have to work hard together by making our contribution to create a better place. Even though today is the end of our high school years, today is also a new beginning and a time to reflect upon our actions and improve ourselves to be the best people we can be. As we leave Eisenhower Senior High School, we will all go on our separate paths, on our different journeys, and we will hopefully reach our most desired aspirations. I would like to express my gratitude to the dedicated teachers we have here at Eisenhower, our passionate administrators who always have our best interests in mind, and the supportive families that we have in the ODNIZ community. Your help, your motivation, and your encouragement has allowed us to reach this pinnacle in our lives, and we want to express our deepest gratification to y'all. Once again, congratulations to the graduating class of 2014. We made it.
Thank you, Claudia and Alexander. At this time, I would like to introduce Roosevelt Daniels, representing Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee of the 18th Congressional District.
Good morning. My name is Roosevelt Daniels. I am here representing Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee. She deeply regrets for not being able to be here today. President Obama asked her to join him in Normandy for the 70th anniversary of D-Day. So I would like to, at this time, have all the graduates to please stand up. I would like for you all to give your parents a round of applause for all their support and hard work for helping you all graduate. Give your parents a round of applause. You all may be seated. Before Congresswoman left, she wanted me to remind you all, or she told me that the graduating class, Eisenhower graduating class of 2014, was one of the best graduating class in 2014. At this time, I would like for the valedictorian and the salutatorian to come forward to receive a certificate from the U.S. Congress. I would also like to say all of the graduates will also receive a certificate from U.S. Congress. Thank you.
Good morning.